Hello everyone, I'm Manal from DualDev. We help businesses, government contractors, and NGOs work smarter, not harder, especially in compliance heavy environments using software and process automation. And one of the biggest problems I see is teams collecting requests through emails, messages, or spreadsheets. And then someone has to manually enter all of that into a system. That takes time and things get missed. So instead, I'm going to show you how to use forms in Monday.com to automatically capture submissions and send them directly to your board. So this board is set up to track submissions, new submissions, reviewed submissions, and archived submissions. This helps organize requests based on where they are in the process. Each of these columns connect directly to the form. Submission is what was submitted, the review status, attachments if any files were uploaded, details, the date of the submission, the priority of the submission, what category it is in, and who it is submitted by. Now we can do two ways for this, whether we can do who it was submitted by or who will be responsible to take care of it. So it can go either way depending on what you guys require. So whatever someone fills out in this form, it automatically shows up here. So let's look at the form. This is what your users actually see. These are the fields starting from name, review status, attachments, details, submission date, priority, response category, and submitted by. And the nice part is that you don't have to rebuild anything. Your users also don't have to be in Monday.com in order for them to submit a form. You can share the form via link, have the users or your team fill out the data, and it will automatically get transported in the main table. You can also click on results to see all your data inputted. Now let's test this. So let's fill it out live. So for example, of the name, I'm going to write test submission. The review status will be not reviewed. I don't have any attachments. For details, I'm going to write testing workflow. The submission date is today. I'm going to set the priority as high. Once I have all the necessary information filled out, I'm going to click submit. Once the form is submitted, if you go back to main table, the submission is automatically edited here. No manual entry, no copy paste. This is where forms become really powerful. Now you can take it next step further and you can automate it. When an item is created, we can notify a team. That way, whenever there's a new form added to the main table, someone from your team gets a notification so they are aware. So we can set that up. So when an item is created, we can notify. You can write the message of the notification as well. So I'm going to write, hi, please take a look at this submission. I'm going to write test. Once that is done, click X out. For someone, I'm just going to select me and then create that automation. Now, once this automation is active, whenever there's a new submission coming in, I will get a notification. You can also move your items based on statuses, and you can customize this as much as you want. You can set automations, set groups once you have all the data in there. You can customize it as you wish. If you also want more visibility, you can track the total numbers of submissions, submissions over time, and activity across your system. You can also look at the calendar to take a look at what day, how many submissions, and what submissions were submitted by. This turns your form into a full intake and reporting system. And you can take this even further with interrogations and workflows. So instead of collecting data manually, you now have a system where users can submit requests, data is automatically captured, and your team can take action immediately. And this works for things like bug tracking, client requests, internal workflows, vendor intake, or feedback. If you like help setting something like this up, you can schedule a discovery call with our team to see if we're a good fit. Or sign up for a free trial of Monday.com using our link below, and we'll include a no cost onboarding call to get you started.